Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
And AP.
And today we are playing through Fauxzilla, or technically we're playing through the loop. We're playing through the loop
over and over again.
And over again with the expansion, The Revenge of Fauxzilla. This is going to be, well, the loop from Pandasaurus Games. We're going to toss this box off to the side over there, ignore the harshness of it. And we're going to be playing through this cooperative experience. We're going to give it a quick overview. We'll go through our turns and all that. The expansion adds, we're playing with a bunch of expansion stuff. We'll talk about that very shortly. The general idea over here is you're playing through a cooperative experience in which it's our goal to win before the enemy loses, like most co-op games. This is going to follow a standard pattern of we do good things, game does bad things. Hopefully we outpace the bad things by being clever and smarter about the good things that we're doing. To that end, there are three ways we lose this game. The first is that we simply run out of time. This is a time-traveling game where the Dr. Faux is running through time, creating all sorts of havocs and all these breaches or whatever it is, and we're trying to basically stop that from happening. And so if we run out of time, which basically is represented by this deck over here, every single turn we're going to be drawing a card. On every one of our turns we're going to draw a card, which will have bad things happen. Then these cards will go to the next phase, then they'll go to the next phase. After 21 total rounds, if we have not won, then we've lost. The second way is if we have an incident, and they're actually not called incidents, they're called, I can't remember what they're called. They're called like breaches or something. What are they called? They're called things. They're called things. When you have bad things happening, I'd have to remember what they are. But basically, these stuff over here, when these trigger on the round, which basically happens whenever you have too many red cubes on the board. So we're going to be dropping these red cubes into these portals over here and seeing where they fall out. They're going to go on to different regions on the board. Those actually didn't go to that region. They spread around. But if they go out to those regions, and if you ever have too many, whenever you have a third there and you don't have room for a fourth, well, then you're going to have an incident over there. And if you have a fourth incident, you lose. Or the third way you lose the game is if you have a second incident in the same place that already had an incident. The way we're trying to win is we're trying to win by two things. This comes to the specific way this game is structured, is that the base game of the loop has multiple scenarios in it as far as how you can play the game. We are playing with the expansion, which means we're playing with a few things, but one of the things we're playing with is we're playing with the 7 Kaiju balls scenario, which involves us, well, trying to deal with the various Kaiju balls before Dr. Faux manages to unleash them all. To that end, there are these various Kaiju balls in these different areas. These little tokens over here that are on there, you can see them over here. We have to gather these tokens, to gather 5 of these tokens to their correct era and seal them. We'll show you how that happens when we go through it. We have to effectively pick them up, move them to the correct era, and seal 5 of those, and we have to complete 4 missions. These are going to be missions that come around the edge of the board. As we complete a mission, we'll reveal the next one and deal with that. Again, that's all high-level stuff. We'll show you more how it works as we go through it, starting off with the very first turn where we can start doing all the bad things that are going to happen in this game. We've already started with setup. We've done all that. I'm currently speaking of, before we start, as far as the expansion stuff. The expansion adds a few new things. It adds 2 new characters, which we are playing with one of them, not both. I'm playing with the Peak Twins, and you're playing with the Prowler.
Time Prowler.
Time Prowler, not the Prowler, Time Prowler. The second thing we're adding is we have both the expansion adds 2 missions to your selection of available missions, so the missions always have a bit of a mix, and we have both of these shuffled up in here, so we'll encounter them at some point, unless of course we die first. Then thirdly, the expansion adds a bunch of new artifact cards, which are already shuffled in the game, and then the expansion adds 2 scenarios to go through, of which we're playing with 1. So you have a host of expansion content being engaged with here, and with that, let's go ahead and start this off with Akiva, if you don't mind, if you want to go ahead and turn over that first card. Actually, wait, hold up, sorry, I'm going by default. We're playing with expansion, so we need to follow the expansion card here, which involves, I don't know why I turned this, that should not be turned, this should be pointing here. It's supposed to be over here when you start off. Why do we have someone ringing a doorbell? I may have to go deal with that in a second. It's probably a package. I'm probably safe. It's probably a package. I'm going to go ahead and drop this into this little token tower down here, and we'll see where it goes. And now we move this guy over here. We move Fauxzilla over there, where he's going to engage in a specific set of circumstances listed by this card. So this card over here tells us that the first thing he's going to do is he's going to grab the Kaiju ball from its era and dump it into the Zilla nest. So that Kaiju ball is already gone, which means we'll have to gather it back. He goes to a sequence over there, and that's the first thing he does. Then we'll go ahead and add clones. So we're going to draw a clone. Akiva, if you want to grab an artifact while I grab a clone.
This
Yep, that's an artifact. We're going to have a clone, we're going to look on the back, and we're going to put it into its matching era, and then flip it, and then the artifact gets flipped, and we put that into its matching era as well, which is going to be over here. Okay, the board's going to get very, very messy very quickly. We'll deal with all that soon enough. But now we have an artifact in play and a clone in play, and it's worth noting that as the game progresses, you're going to have more and more clones popping up, and yet only the same number of artifacts slowly entering play. Total of 21 artifacts entering play, unless of course you, well, actually as you complete missions, you get artifacts too. In any case, that's what it does on its turn, which means now we go to our turn, where we get to do an action phase, and I'm going to go ahead and take the first action. For context, I've played this game before. Akiva, Akiva has not.
Nope.
So,
Looking forward, though.
I'll go ahead and take my first action where you can watch through it, and we'll figure out as we go through that. We are attempting to accomplish 4 missions, well, 4 missions total. 2 missions are available. We have the Make a Fool of Faux over here, which is you have to do a loop in Dr. Faux's era, which is going to be this era over here right now. That's where this thing is pointing. And then we also have to go ahead and clear any of these red cubes and various, clones from an era, and we have to do them 3 different eras. That is actually not necessarily the hardest thing right now, because if you look over here, you'll see that currently I'm in an era that has neither clones nor has any cubes, which means offhand I can already go and mark this era as being complete. Now that is a limit of once per turn, which means even if we had multiple eras that were viable for that, it's once per turn. So we already completed the first thing on the first mission. I want to go ahead and accomplish my goals. I haven't even looked at my cards. Time to do that. We have a hand of cards, and this is where we'll walk through how an action phase plays out. But effectively, with this hand of cards that I have, I can use these cards however I want, tapping them as I go. But then I can also do something called a loop, where I consume energy, these green cubes in the regions, I can consume energy to refresh a single type of card. Now, in my case, I don't have that many types right now, so I'd only be able to readjust 1 card, which just may not be worth it, but that's a decision we can make as we go through it. And I'm going to start off with the Wildest Trophy Hunt. I can add 1 energy to my era. Now, I could do that, but I also could just try doing a loop for the sake of accomplishing this mission, which is certainly not a bad thing. I need to try to figure through how I want to do this. I have over here Hell's Peak Catapult, move a clone in 1 twins era. I'm playing as this. You're that person.
Yeah.
I lied over there.
Yeah,
I did the wrong thingy. That's you. I'm over here. So I'm over here right now, which means I'd have to clear this person if I wanted to do that. So I could actually go ahead. I can push a twin to an adjacent era. If both twins are in the same era, instead, destroy that twin. So I'm going to go ahead and use Crimson Marriage over here. I'm going to tap this one, which says push a twin to an adjacent era. And if both clones are together, which they start together, destroy that clone instead. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This clone's going to die, popping back into the bag. That also means now this one has no cubes and no things. So I could go ahead and pop this down over here. We've completed 1 step of that mission. I also can go ahead and add energy to an era if I want to, which I don't know if I need to necessarily. I can move a clone in 1 twins era to the other twins era. So that's not bad at all. That's giving you a lot of flexibility actually. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and consume my free move. Every once per turn you have a free move, so I'm going to use my free move over here to go ahead and move a clone over here. Then from there, I'm going to go ahead and do this action, Hell's Peak Catapult, move a clone in 1 twins era to the other twins era. So I'm going to pop this one over here, which would instantly consume that clone. And then I apologize. We did one thing wrong, which might actually matter. Let's before we go too far gone this rabbit hole. Akiva, can you reveal one of those cards over there? And we turn that to this era, which doesn't actually change. So we're going to rotate this. That's the last thing we do. We're going to rotate this, and you add 2 plus the number of clones. And since we have no clones there, that means we only have these, but this is going to pop up here and here. Okay, there we go. So back to where we were, because that didn't actually change anything. It could change things a little bit. It changes what Dr. Faux's era is, which does change my turn a little bit. Yeah, it is facing you, which is good, but it changes my ability to do this mission over here. So do I want to continue with my plan? I guess so. Yeah, I'm still going to go ahead and continue with the plan of, I'm going to consume this one over here. I'm going to pop this back there, which is going to instantly consume him. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and do Wildest Trophy Hunt to add an energy to my era. And I don't think I'm going to bother doing anything else as far as additional energy. Yeah, I don't think there's any point. I can do a loop if I wanted to, but it wouldn't necessarily help me, so I'm not going to bother. We're going to call that a turn for me. I'm going to end my turn. We're going to go ahead and we can complete a mission if we are in an area with a complete mission, which we're not. What's the question?
He goes now, no?
No. He's right now it's our turn. Who's going to go soon? I complete a mission in my era if there was one to complete. There's not, because it's not yet done. I can go ahead and gather a card in my era, and since I have both agents, I can gather this card and put him down on top of my deck. Do I want this card? I guess a little bit. I guess it's not the worst, actually. Actually, there's a decent chance it helps me for next turn. We'll see. I'm going to pop that over there. And then from there, we do end of turn. We flip agent tile in case necessary. We discard my hand. All players draw up to 3 artifact cards. And then check for a new cycle, which we're not at yet. And so, Akiva, we go through the next cycle. It's now your turn now.
I thought he goes in between us.
He is, yes. Now he's going. Okay, so when I say your cycle, I mean it is him going.
Start of me worrying about him.
So we're going to go ahead and drop this blue cube, if we have it over here, into there. And now he's going to pop down over here. Boom. So the first thing he's going to do, he's going to grab this artifact from that location, and done. Okay. Wow, could I have... Oh, I made a horrible mistake, but I think we're going to go ahead and move forward. Okay. Actually, no, we're not going to move forward. On my turn, what I should have done is I should have played this card. When I played this card, I could have additionally sealed this. No reason not to.
No reason not to.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That was the card I played there, which means back to your turn. He dumped over there. He took the clone over there.
Yeah.
If there's a seal KGB, nope. We go ahead and add clones. So I'm going to grab a clone from the bag while you grab an artifact.
the artifact yellow is going back here.
Ooh, more yellows. The Hammer of Thor, not bad. And then we go ahead and reveal a Faux card, this time remembering.
Fee.
Fee 5 Faux Fum. Dropping down here, and this time we're dropping 4 cubes, unfortunately. And we go ahead and... That doesn't count. That one does count. Okay. So we already have our first explosion.
Well, that was fun. Okay, good game.
So these are going to pop over here. When that happens, this is how you get an instant. This is still a play and still available. This is gone from the game. We have our first breach, and all these cubes. The good news is we no longer have to clear these cubes because they're all gone. And we still have this in play over here. And yeah, there's that. Which means now your turn.
Yeah, my turn. I'm not really sure what to do, but I'll start off with removing. You put these onto their spot over there?
Yep, I'll move out of the way.
Removing one from your era. I should remove one from there.
Okay.
This gets rotated. I should take this. Wait, this new one comes out.
What comes out?
This flips.
Oh, yes, it does flip. Thank you very much. This new mission in play is going to be Antimatter Charge. Use a black hole artifact in your hand in this era 3 times once per turn. I believe black hole artifacts are the ones that have no symbol.
How do you use 3 times?
Use this era 3 times once per turn.
Once per turn. Okay.
Yeah, and it has to be in this era specifically.
Okay.
You mark it as such.
Ouch. Okay, so I removed one of those. Next one, add 1 to the next era. So I'm assuming when we drop it, we drop a green.
Next era just means next clockwise. You always go clockwise.
Okay, so let's do that.
Okay, so we're going to add an energy over there.
Okay, and then remove one from one of the next 2 eras. Okay. Nothing there.
There'd be nothing here, but you could do movement actions if you so choose.
I would like to do movement actions, I think.
Okay.
But is there a way for me to do this?
Oh, 1 second. I'm sorry. We blatantly messed up over here.
It could have gone either way.
No. What's your ability? So we didn't actually trigger an incident, and this is technically unknown. I'm assuming you want to stop this one from triggering.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So for context, can you read your ability out? So
during your Faux phase, after dropping the red cubes into the machine, choose one that was dropped and remove it before causing a vortex.
Vortex is the word we're looking for.
Yes, and also when you started off the whole explanation, you said, we either win before he loses.
That probably is true. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah, so anyways, no, it's like heads, tails, wins. Is that win, tails, you lose?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to make one of those go away, but now because we did that, I'm going to do this one, remove one from one of the next 2 eras.
So next eras would be this way, so you'd be removed from here and here.
Remove one from one of...
Oh, from one of the next eras. One of the next eras. Okay,
yes,
great.
Yes. Terminology is important. Then if I do a loop over here with him in that zone...
So this is currently Dr. Faux's phase.
So I should move.
Ideally. You have a free move.
A free move? Might as well move.
You get a free move over here. Boom.
Yes. And then... Okay. Then it would
now again, the thing to consider though is that sequencing is important. Meaning,
right. I'm thinking I should have done this movement and then do that.
Whoa, why?
I can do a loop now and do it again.
You could do a loop. I'm saying you could do a loop from here first before you move.
Why would I want to? I wanted to be better.
So you can clear another one of these.
I can do a loop before I move.
Yep.
So that I have a piece, but this one still has another green one for next round. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so right now you go ahead and you consume the energy to do a loop. When you do a loop, you're going to consume 1 energy and then refresh a single type of card.
I'm doing that.
So these types of cards over here, just give them on camera if you don't mind.
Yeah. Oh, they're not on camera there?
I think so. Not. Yeah, they're a little higher.
They're camera shy.
Yeah, a little like there is fine. So we consume. You get to choose 1 artifact type and refresh all of those. So now those are both refreshed and you can use them again.
Yeah. So in this case, I will move. I'm trying to see. That's green, and that is castle. That is that. I can't get either one of those, but I might as well move over here.
Okay, are you removing this first?
Yeah.
Okay, so you move this.
Wait, how?
With your artifact. Remove one
from your era. So I'm going to move and then do it.
Oh, because I was looking at that one. It makes sense. Cool.
Yeah,
okay, guys. Okay.
So that's also used again. And add 1. Question, should I move? I should probably add 1 over here again before I went.
Theoretically, if you add this, you can even now consume both to refresh both cards again.
Which would make sense.
You could. No, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, so both energies are consumed.
And now I'm going to remove that red one.
And then pop one back again.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, next era.
Next era. Okay. Excellent.
Yes.
Great. That
what
was
a great turn. Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to go ahead and discard your cards. You don't have any completed mission in your era. You did complete a loop in this era, though. So you get to mark this as
I did twice.
It's limited. Whoa, did you? Oh, you did. Wow. Do a loop in Octa. It does not say once per turn. So we have that done twice. Oh, no, the first one's over there. The first one's over there. You used 1 over here and then you did 2 over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done over there. There's no missions to complete. There's no artifacts to pick up, which means we're on to the next phase, which means we're going to go ahead and, again, drop a cube down this tower over here. So we're going to go ahead and drop this. and we have right back where he is. Nothing changed.
Okay.
I mean, he's going to go. So he's going to go through a sequence. He's going to take a KGB. There is none. He's going to go ahead and make an agent drop its Kaiju ball. Not relevant. We're going to go ahead and if there's a sealed Kaiju ball, then we're going to nothing. There's no seal, so now he does nothing. He does nothing in that era. Then he's going to go ahead and no, he's going to first draw from this bag over here.
Can we flip this?
Nope. First draw an artifact card. Wow, these have all been from this era. Draw an artifact.
Artifact.
Yep. And the artifact's going to go to the purple era, which is right over here. Lots of purple happening. And then from there, go ahead and flip that card.
And where?
Yeah. To the pink era and dropping 4 cubes down, which has always been very satisfying.
Yeah.
That one comes. That one's to go back in because it did not drop out properly.
Correct. Okay, 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Now, fun fact, you'll notice that on here we have an extra symbol. Once you seal it, you get one more placement available.
That is
yep.
Nice.
Okay, then from there we're going to reveal that. We did that. Now we are, by the way, so these technically we do want to splay them so we can see what's visible. And then from there we're going to take some turns, and I have Powers Combined, Synchronized Watches, and Fusion Earrings. Powers Combined is going to let me drop 2 into Dr. Faux's machine. If there's another agent here, drop 3 instead. Ooh, you're not in there, though, so that doesn't help me at all. If there's another agent in your era, and they operate as 2 agents, that could be useful. Remove 1 cube from your era, then if both twins are in the same era, add 1 there. Interesting. Remove 1 cube from your era and add 1 there. I can see that being useful. You may move each twin 1 era, then if both twins are in the same era, add 1 there.
Could you move counterclockwise or
counterclockwise? What do you mean?
You can move any direction?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and you move any direction. Sorry, what is that?
I can move clockwise or counterclockwise.
You can move clockwise and counterclockwise. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, I'm looking at my cards here, trying to figure out the puzzle here. Remove 1 from your era, then if both twins are in the same era, add a thing there. That could be useful. You may move each twin 1 era. Again, could be useful. I think we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and use some abilities here. Powers Combined actually works really well for my agent over there. There's 2 agents that you control. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do these cards over here. We're going to use Fusion Earrings. So you may move each twin 1 era. Now it says you may, it does not say you must. And because of that, I'm going to move this over here, and that's going to be done over there. Then we're going to go ahead, we're going to tap that card. You may move each twin 1 era, then if both twins are there, we're going to add an energy there. Boom. Then we're going to go ahead and do Synchronized Watches. You remove 1 from your era, so we're going to remove this from the era. Then if both twins are in the same era, add an energy there. So energy. Then it says drop 2 into Dr. Faux's machine. If there's another agent in your era, drop 3 instead. There is another agent in my era. And that's not even his card officially.
I know.
And we're going to go ahead and drop these down here. And we have, where'd that go?
Yeah,
that's there, and there, and there. Perfect. Okay, lots of stuff happening there. Then we are going to go ahead, and now I think what I want to do is I do want to do a loop where Dr. Faux is. I don't want to retcon my turn, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and do a loop with this over here to pull this back over here. Okay, that seems reasonable. Great. Then I'm going to use Powers Combined to again drop 3 into the machine, which seems like a good trade-off. Okay, we're going to use Powers Combined. Why are you not going down there? I want you to go down there. Then remove 1 from your era. If both twins are in the same era, add 1 there. Ooh. I'm going to consume an energy to go ahead and move a twin here and consume another energy. No. Sorry, I did this wrong. I'm consuming 2 energy to refresh this card over here. Okay, so I'm refreshing this card. And this one's going to go ahead, and you may move 1 twin each era. So I'm going to move them both over here. And then I'm going to put an energy there, which means there's tons of energy here.
Before you moved,
yes.
Do we fill this?
We do fill this. Good point. Good catch. Good catch. We're going to go ahead and fill this one over here because there's no things over there and no clones. Then I'm going to use Synchronized Watches to remove 1 from your era. Then if both twins are in the same era, add a thing. So I'm going to remove this and then add a thing. So lots of energy there. Lots of energy.
I have another question.
Yes, sir.
When I was here, do we move 1, add 1 to this?
Do we move what? Were you there, you get to add 1 to this. Yes. Nope. There's energy there.
Oh, energy.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Okay, not energy, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Then I think I'm going to consume 3 more, again, to do another loop and pop these back up, because no reason not to, because I'm going to put 3 right back. So
I know,
I'm
laughing.
Back,
that's why I'm laughing.
and then we're going to drop these. Okay.
Oh, you got 1 in that zone. Well done.
Perfect, good. A little too late to do a loop there, but it's fine. Then we're going to remove 1 from the era, and if both twins are in the same era, add an energy there. Okay, so lots of energy.
Can't you loop it again?
I could do it a 4th time, but at this point, I think the trade-off's not worth it. Because at this point, I'm just consuming 4, and it doesn't really make a difference.
But don't they get a free move?
A free move.
No, they don't have a watch there? No.
I could spend 4 to refresh and 2 to... You know what? Maybe I should, honestly.
Move in there, pull that away, and then you'll be in the same zone as those guys.
I'd have to spend, like, a chunk of energy. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to stay here and pick this up.
Okay, and what about this now?
Nothing I can do there. Nothing I can do.
Okay.
Although I should be mindful of the fact that there are...
2?
Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. If I get there and there, no. That's tricky. There's things I can do. But I think it's pushing it a little bit too much as far as the sequencing here. So I'm gonna regretfully decline. Although maybe it's
Was I
worth
supposed to
clearing.
take one away when you did it? No, only mine.
No. Yeah, only on yours. Okay, I think we're not going to consume more energy, but maybe we should.
Yeah, you know how I decide major things.
No, I'm not going to. Okay, cool. We're done over
You
there.
have a coin to flip?
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that card over there. So we're gonna grab that card, which that would
Hammer of
result
Thor.
in. Okay, fine. Hammer of Thor is going to go on top of my deck. Push any number of agents to an adjacent era. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very good.
That is pretty cool. That could be useful. And then we're going to go ahead and.
Does it have to be the same location?
Does not say that.
Okay, cool.
It says any number of clones to an adjacent era. So we're done with that turn over there. We picked up our thing. We completed that. We're nearly done with this mission over here, which means now it is your turn.
Yeah, and so we have to do the whole process again.
The whole process again. We start with a dropping over here.
Yeah.
And boom. Okay, now, so what he's going to do over here is he's a little annoyed over here. If there's a sealed kaiju ball, so he does get annoyed by sealed kaijus, so he's going to add a clone to the era. That's unfortunate, but that is the downside. Okay, so we're going to add a clone to this era. Now, it could instantly die, by the way, if it was the right type. And then we go ahead and reveal, we add another card, another thing. This one's going to pop over here, and we add that to over here. Okay,
Cool.
and then we
You see on
add...
camera?
Yep. And then probably, maybe. And then you go ahead and flip that card. And we now have a green one. We're going to rotate this to green. And we're going to draw 3. 2 plus 1. And it's your turn, which means you get to drop one, right? You get to ignore one.
I will take one of those, yeah.
Take one of which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. What I will do,
Okay.
I will start off by pushing this person. Well, do I get to pick that up?
No, end of your turn only.
End of my turn. Okay, I'm going to push one of these guys to get rid of them.
Okay.
So I think this is Explosion, and this is Mona Lisa, which is over here. So we might as well do this guy.
Okay.
Which
Pops
gets
explosion.
him off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pops into adjacent era, and he dies.
Yep. Push into an adjacent era. And then I have move to one era, then remove one from your era.
Okay.
And so I should probably do my free movement first, right?
Yep. If you want to, that's up to you.
It would make more sense to do that.
Okay.
Do the free movement, then do this one and remove a piece. So I will do free movement.
Okay. Free movement.
Yeah, which way is the previous era though?
The previous era is always counterclockwise.
Okay, so let's do that one first. Previous era.
Okay. So you go to previous era, so you're going to go here.
Yeah. And then add one of these to your previous era.
Oh, so you're staying over there, you're adding an energy to your previous era. Okay.
I'm trying to think this way too hard.
Overthinking things is great.
Yes, he says, with no confidence. And then what I'll do my free movement over here.
Okay.
I will then move back with this card.
Okay, gotcha.
And move one from here. Right? From move one era, then remove one from your era.
So, no. You just not the one there.
Oh, the other way around.
Yeah.
I had to do the
So
other way around.
you just don't use your free movement. If you don't use your free movement, you go
Right.
there.
Then I do it, and then I add one. Then I can move back to this spot.
You could, yes indeed.
Which would make sense.
It depends what your goal is. If you want to complete loops in Dr. Faux's era, you can do them by moving that way.
That complete loops in Doctor. Oh, that's his thing. That makes sense. Let's do that then.
Okay, so you're moving your free movement over there.
I can even have it that it goes back further. I can have it that this goes over here.
Okay, that's true. You could.
Yeah. I will do that. And then I will complete the loop by
so you
activating
consume one energy.
Right.
Which card are you refreshing?
Let's see. Probably move. What color is that? Purple. Nowhere near us. But if I get rid of that, then this clears.
If you get rid of what, then what clears?
Push this away. This clears because of this.
Yes.
And that will get another one.
No, you need to get rid of both of these.
Oh. Well, then that's less fun. I might as well do this one.
Okay. Although, it depends. There's things you can do. Because if you refresh which card?
I
You
can't
refresh black holes.
Okay, so I have these are my three options.
Okay.
Well, two options: push to an adjacent era.
Okay.
Add one to the previous era.
Yeah.
Neither one's overly nice.
I mean, right now you're just focusing on just getting loops.
Yeah, so I'll do the loop.
You did a loop. Okay.
Okay, so you took one off.
Yep.
You did? Okay,
Yep.
Nice. And I guess I'll add one to the previous era because
Okay. Not a problem. Great. More energy.
I don't think there's anything else I can do with that person.
Well, you can do it again if you want.
Oh, do another loop?
Just for the sake of completing the mission. The efficiency's not worth it, but in case you wanted to.
What mission?
this mission.
Oh yeah, then might as well.
So you consume 2 energy,
Yeah.
and then you again spend 1 energy to pop it back out. So you're using the card again, and we attract it again with another thing done.
Okay.
Okay. Then from there, you're going to go ahead and end your turn, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, which also means you get this card, which matches the types you have, which is good.
Oh,
It goes on top of your deck, and top of your deck.
Top
Top of your deck. Yeah, whenever you acquire a new card, it goes on top of your deck.
Meaning I'm drawing it or no?
You'll be drawing it in a second.
In a second. Okay, that's when we top of the deck.
Okay. From there, we're going to go to the end. That's the end of the round. That's done. We go ahead. We do not complete any missions. We do not do anything else.
So, quick question. Do I mix this all together and then draw?
You always draw first till your deck is empty, and then mix all your stuff together. And
okay.
Then, yeah. Regular deck building rules. Regular deck building. From there, we're going to go ahead and go to the next turn, which is going to be things. Yeah, him. He's going to go ahead and do his thing. We're going to drop a blue cube down this tower over here. And that goes straight down the middle. So it pops over here, which means he's going to grab this clone. Boom. No. So the clones are becoming a bit of an issue. We're going to have to start dealing with that at some point. Anyways.
You mean the ball, right?
Yeah, exactly. Those little thingies. We're going to go ahead. He takes a Kaiju ball. He's done. We get to add a thingy. So we're going to add a clone if you want to grab an artifact.
Yeah, I'm going to grab an artifact. Ooh, it is really nice for...
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're going to have a fun turn. Okay, I'm going to pop the artifact in play. And then you're going to go ahead and I'll take my actions. So... my twins are together. I have a bunch of fun things going on here. That could be useful. Push any number of clones to an adjacent era or eras. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead. Remove 1 from each twin's era. That could be useful. Add 1 to your era. That could be useful. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use Okay, no, we'll do one thing at a time. Did we drop our... No, we didn't finish. We didn't finish. Can you flip a card? I'm like trying to do my abilities before I'm allowed to. This rotates that away.
Yikes.
And we're going to go ahead and...
good.
Yeah,
2,
good for the most part. We drop 3 down over here. Yeah. 3. Again, dropping it out of the tower. There we go. Nicely distributed.
I'll take it.
Okay. And then we're going to do a few things. I think we're going to go ahead and use our ability to do a free move. We're going to use our free move to move a clone this away. Okay? No, this away. I'm sorry. That is the way I want it to go. Then, I think... do I want to move again? I don't think I need to move again necessarily. And I want to go here to finish that mission. So I think we will go over here. So we're going to pop over here with this guy. Okay. And then... I think that... wait, we did yellow, we did blue. That's fine. Okay, fine. I think I got this. So we're going to go ahead. We went this way, went that way. And now we're going to remove this. We're going to use telepactical prognosis, whatever, to go ahead and remove a thing from each twin's era. So we're going to move this one. And we're going to move this one. That's going to clear some of that. Then we're going to go ahead and push any number of clones. We use Hammer of Thor to push any number of clones to an adjacent era. So we're going to go ahead and push any number of clones to adjacent era. We're going to pop this one into green this one into yellow,
nice.
And then this one into, I guess, here to green, to red. Okay, we're going to pop those into the bag. Then we're going to go ahead and do wildest.
This will be quicker way though.
Yeah, no. There's a reason I did this in such an order. I had a thing in mind I wanted to do. I removed 1 from each clone's era, right? I'm not going to use that yet. I'm going to leave that back. You'll see why in a second. I'm going to leave that back as such. Okay.
You're going to clear another area.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I will, now that I've done that, I'm going to spend an energy from here to move. Then I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And because I removed it from his era, that's going to have the effect of popping one of these back into play. Okay. So that's going to pop one of these back into play. And it pops into play where? Let's see where it goes. I think it goes into the era he's in. Make Fauxzilla, remove 1 to make it drop on the Faux, drop a thing from the nest. I need to double check exactly where that drops from. Give me 1 second. So in order to drop one of the eggs, you have to basically remove a cube from his area. You may also move 1 to Fauxzilla's era. So it goes to his era. So we're going to drop 1 in the era that he's in, which means we're going to pick one of these and pop this in play. I don't think it makes a significance. It actually does make a difference. We're going to pop this in play here. So ready, Kiva? This is over here. Which means now I can go ahead and use Wildest Hunt Trophy to pick this up, putting it on my card, and then pop this down into play. Okay, so that's done there, which means we now need... oh, even better. Oh, no, well, we'll see. Watch what happens. This is very cool. This is one of the parts where the twins are cool, because the twins act as a single entity. So even though it picked it up from here, both of them have access to it, which means now we're going to pull this to trigger a loop, which means we put this on this card. We've now completed this mission, which means we've completed this mission. We trigger a loop, which means I can refresh this card, and then I can once again play this card to pop this into play and put the sealed artifact into play on its own.
Nice.
So we've just done that over there. That's 2 artifacts done, 1 mission completed, although it's not completed until we get there. And yes, a rift can happen first, a vortex can happen first. We're still not done though. We still have Hammer of Thor, and I think I'm going to use Hammer of Thor to push these 2 clones to this adjacent era, where they'll slowly get closer back to their zone.
Okay.
And that is that.
That's awesome. I do want to...
You want to do what?
I need to answer my phone.
You need to answer your phone? We got a phone answering.
Hello?
Okay. And we're back. So, plumbing issues aside, we're going to go ahead and continue this.
It's sponsored by the Water Breaks.
Sponsored by the Water Breaks. Cleveland Water sponsored this video. They're not great, according to Google reviews. Anyways, all utility companies, I don't know if you ever noticed this, all utility companies have like 2-star reviews on like anything.
What are you going to do? Use someone else?
I mean, I'm just going to call and I should give them a 5-star review. That should be nice. Anyways, moving to this. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm completing the process. I'm going to do another loop. I'm going to go ahead and consume 2 energy to loop my cards back into play. And then from there, I'm going to consume 1 energy to go ahead and move this person over here.
Totally forget about that guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of my character with this two agents. And then I'm going to use Hammer of Thor in this area to go ahead and push any number of artifacts. So I'm going to push this guy over here. It's not artifacts, clones. I'm going to push this guy here and kill him. I'm going to push this... Oh, I thought this was a clone. Whoops. It's not a clone. Never mind. I'm going to push... I'm still going to do it, though. I'm going to push this one here. The reason I'm still going to do it is because if you notice, we haven't drawn red yet, and having no clones here is going to help us.
Yep.
So I'm going to push that guy over there, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this to add this to the era, and that is basically that. I think we're good there. Okay, and that is my turn.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way for you to get rid of this?
No.
Is there any way for you to move here?
And do that instead. If I undo my turn, probably. But
No.
This one,
That's fine.
Yeah, I think we'll get to it.
Oh, good.
We're not in a rush. Although actually, you're right though. I should end my turn there.
Because you get to clear that.
Correct. If I end my turn there, I get to clear this as a mission. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that. I'll give it 1 more to move over here, and then consume that, and that will also let me pick up 2 artifacts. I guess. I think. Oh, so you only can acquire 1 artifact. So you only at the end of your turn you acquire a single artifact. So even though if I'm 2, it's just going to be agency. And I'm going to go ahead and do is. Let's start with the fact that I'll complete this mission. Well, we acquire artifact first. So we have Tesla's teleporter. Swap one in your area with any other. That's actually probably pretty good with my hammer.
With your double person also.
Yeah, with my hammer and my double person, I'm going to grab that. Okay. So we're going to grab that artifact, and then we're going to complete this mission. This mission is complete.
I wonder what this one is.
I do indeed wonder. This is going to be done over here. I don't even know how we mark this. I can't. We just
flip it.
move it. No, just move it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and this is still over here as a card that's available, and that is the round. End of turn, I'll discard my deck. We'll take care of that on my end. We have the card on top of my deck, and it is now your turn.
Nope, it's his turn.
His turn,
Drop
exactly
the blue.
what I said.
Drop
over
the
there,
blue.
I'll drop it.
So I just drop it?
Yep. And boom, he's popping over here. He's going to pop over here, and he's going to grab this and put it in his little nest egg, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, and then go ahead and put down, yep, 1 card. No, yes, exactly. Yep.
Purple.
Put it down in an error.
Purple.
We have this one popping down to red, which is unfortunate because I'm feeling that's probably red there.
Yeah.
There's a 50-50 chance. It's not red. Okay. Yellow's going to pop out, which means we need 3 Qs popping out. Here you go.
This rotates.
Yep.
Oh.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You get to take away 1.
I think I should take away this one.
Why am I shuffling my hand here? I should not be shuffling my hand.
Let's take that one away.
Okay.
Because that means it's less chance of getting ruined. All right, my turn. Now,
and so we know the next one coming is a red one. We know that this is the next era being affected.
Yes. The question is, I can finish this easily.
Okay.
I just need to decide which one I want to finish it in. Destroy a card in that origin. Add 1 to a previous era. So here's the thing. I think I should destroy this one.
And this is a good turn for loops for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna add 1 to this era.
Add 1 what?
Green.
Okay, so you're adding a green to the previous era. Great. Yep.
I will then remove... Oh, I want to move and then remove. So this one... Destroy a card in your hand or discard it, and then destroy 1 in that card's origin era. So with green is there, it's not as helpful this turn. Instead, I think I'll do my movement back 1.
Okay.
Move my movement over here, and it says from one of the next 2 eras. Oh, no, it's you. Oh no, it doesn't help me because I'm not there. Remove from one of the next 2 eras. I guess I can get... No, I can't do it from there either. This is not fun.
Discard or destroy a card in your hand, then destroy 1 of that card's origin era. That's interesting. Now, cards can be used and are still in your hand, for the record.
Right. Where's this?
In your hand.
No, I'm saying, but where color is this? This?
Yep.
It doesn't help. None of these help for that regarding destroying or using.
I see the problem.
Yeah.
They're too good.
Yeah. remove one from one of the next two eras. I can remove one from the next two eras, then removing one of that, or I can move back and then remove that, and then you'll start over here. In theory, it'll be nothing, and then we can clear this. That might be the best option at this point.
Well, it'll definitely be nothing there. We know that because we know the next card is this one. Although clones come out, technically, so...
Right. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll move here, despite not wanting to, and get rid of this one over here. I still think it makes sense at this point to loop.
Yep.
Loop this. Well, a looping or moving? I first want to move, I think.
Either
I want to first loop.
Okay.
So I pick up the 2. It costs 1 to do that. These 2 are back in service. Because I did that, now I will do is add 1 to the previous arrow over here.
Okay.
And I guess remove that one over there.
Okay.
And then I think I should loop it again. I don't see why not.
Okay. Two energy. Yep.
And maybe not. I don't see any reason to do it.
Well, there's no reason to, no reason not to.
You're right. No benefit. No major benefit over there.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Less than...
Done?
Yeah. Less than exciting. Because I can't get rid of them. Unless there's a... Oh, I can take 1 to move and then do it.
You certainly could.
Yeah, I think I should do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll loop again. Takes 2. I will take 1 to move.
Okay.
I'm going to go back here. Now I have these 2 in service.
Yep.
And because I have those 2 in service, I will use this one to get rid of this.
Yep.
Then I will add 1...
To the previous error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense to do it there. I can do it again, looping them again.
It's cost you 3 though.
That's fine, because I'm going to clear that.
Okay.
And then remove 1 over here.
Okay.
And...
Add 1 to the previous error.
Add 1 to the previous error.
Okay.
And I think now question is, if I move 1, how much does it cost to move again?
It costs a single cube to move.
So I should move 1.
Okay, you certainly could.
Go here, and now we clear this.
Yep, sounds good. Move there. You clear this. That's done, which means this mission is now complete. We just have to end there, and then we're good to go. Okay, so that is that turn, which means it is now time to go ahead and do the bad things. Bad things are going to be dropping a cube down this arrow.
Bad things come?
That did not drop exactly in the
That's what I
cube.
mean by bad things.
Yep. That's still... Jeez, man. There we go. Okay, it's going to drop down there. And that means Dr. Faux is going to pop over here, and he's a little ticked off, so he's going to drop a clone in there. We need to get some more things done. We're going to drop this. Oh, it drops. Oh, look. He just dropped the exact clone, instantly popping it back in the bag. It's all on camera. Evidence is there.
Yeah, it's proof.
Except the camera's technically on. It didn't see me pull from the bag.
No,
so we got
no.
a transition.
I handed you behind the scene. That's fine.
And so that is his turn. Then we go ahead and we add a clone to another era and reveal a card. Can you reveal an artifact? We're going to add this here.
Purple's pounding it here.
Okay. That's a whole lot of purple. Then we're going to, that's everything. Okay, so we're going to rotate, reveal the card. Next card, this is the final card in the sequence, which is going to be red, which means we're dropping down 3 of these cubes. And they're going to pop in like that,
nicely.
like that, and 2 over here. Okay.
Then I'm going to have these shuffled by you later.
Yep, I'll take care of all that. So, on my turn, I'm going to go ahead and use Tesla's Teleporter, Powers Combined, and Crimson Marriage, which is always a delightful thing. Push 1 to an adjacent area. If both twins are in the same area, instead destroy it. That's possible. I don't know if I need to necessarily. Pushing 1 to an adjacent area gives me some degree of flexibility. We already completed that mission, but I like to get over here if possible. So, if I push 1 to an adjacent area, that doesn't help me a ton, but it can help me a ton. I can swap 1 in my era with any other era. That's not bad.
I, in theory, would be able to push to another era by my turn. The green guy.
Here's what I think. No, I can't do that. I could do that. And I could do that. None of those really help me. But what if I pop that there and pop that there? It helps a little bit. It's not a ton. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to prep for a good hammer turn. Okay, ready for a hammer turn?
Yes.
So I'm going to use my free move to go ahead and pop in over there. Then I'm going to swap 1 in my era with 1 in any other era. So I'm going to swap this yellow with this one, which means this is going to die, and this one will be over here. And then I'm going to push 1 to an adjacent era using Crimson Marriage. So I'm going to pop this one over here using Crimson Marriage. We're going to hammer over here. It's going to pop everything.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's these done. Powers Combined, drop 2 into Dr. Faux's machine. If there's another agent in the era, drop 3 instead. Ooh, that's unfortunate. There's no energy over here. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, ate it all up.
The energy's all gone. You've been eating all the energy.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. Jeez. I wish there was another energy. Alright, well, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and use this card to drop 2 into the machine. We're going to go ahead and drop these 2. And then we're going to consume 1 to refresh both of these. And then drop another 2. That seems like a decent trade-off at the very least. Jeez, you're very, very set about being over there.
Yeah.
Then I think I will go ahead and go... really need to get that away. I think I'm going to use an energy to move. Do I want to? I guess I may as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and pop. I'm going to move over here. Okay. So I'm going to spend the energy to move. And then I'm going to use Tesla's teleporter to swap this pink one with this blue one. Okay. That was going to kill the blue. Okay, so blue's dead. That's got a few clear regions.
Friendly from the board.
And then I could spend 2 to refresh the thingy, which I guess makes sense because you're getting 2 back, right? So I'm going to spend 2 to refresh my cards again. And then I'm going to, again, drop 2 into this teleporter over here.
You're just going to get right back.
Okay,
Whoa!
yep. Okay, right there. Then I'm going to swap 1 in your arrow with any other arrow, but I'm not in an arrow with any clones, which does make it a little harder.
You can move. Is there a guy in this one?
I have to spend a bit to move.
No.
Yeah, I have to spend a bit to move, which I don't think is worth
You
it.
can also
I'm
move
not
that
guy. No, but this one, there's no energy over here. He can't move.
You can't move that guy.
So we're going to call that a day. We're going to call that a day as far as these cards. These cards are done. That's my turn, which means it is now time to gather Shiva's Trishula. Destroy 1 in your arrow.
Yeah,
okay.
Seems helpful.
And that's my turn.
Drop the blue.
Drop the blue. Drop the blue. And we drop over here. He pops over here. Nothing he can do over there, so he just sits there and is upset, which is totally fine with me.
Why is nothing he can do there?
Because he can't pick up any things that are bad. He can either if there's
I thought he still would get a guy.
Nope, that's nothing. Which means now we draw we draw 2 from the bag because we're now in the second era.
Okay, but I flip this.
Yep.
Yellow, I think over
Dropping
here.
a blue over here and then a yellow over here.
Genie
and
in the
these
lamp.
need to be shuffled. You put out the artifacts. You put out artifact singular. Should be a singular artifact. We're going to see what we draw over here. What we draw is...
Draw 1 in that card, origin arrow.
We're going to draw a yellow over here, which means we're drawing
Rotating.
3 reds.
It doesn't go up more because of...
No, you're drawing more clones, which will inherently result in these.
Exponentially.
Okay, and that's that.
Ooh, that
and
could have been bad. Oh, it's my turn. I get to decide.
It is your turn. Yes, you get to decide one.
What is our goal? I don't really care about that right now. None of these are really overly amazing at this point. I think maybe I should remove that one over there.
Okay.
Up here. Let's remove this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I will start off by... This is Mona Lisa. I will leave that guy to you, I think, because we don't care so much.
Oh, wait. I apologize. I apologize. We did one thing wrong.
No, we don't do
I ended my
wrong.
turn here.
Ah!
So I ended my turn here. There's only recent, so I ended my turn here. This gets resolved,
That's
and
funny.
we flip over the next mission.
That is funny.
Not overly change things.
Well, we'll see. I might choose a different card. What on earth?
Order out of chaos. Use an artifact in your hand in its origin era 6 different times in 6 different eras.
6 different times. Okay, so that will change what I'm doing. This is explosion. This is yellow over here. I will do that over here then. This is blue, which is over here. I can do that also. So I can do both of those.
Okay.
So I will start off by going like this.
Okay.
And I already moved that one over there. I will push this guy over here.
Into the bag.
Yeah, this is used.
Genie of the Lamp is the new card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Then I will move.
You have to use the yellow in its era.
Right, remove 1.
Okay.
Rotating that. Then I will move 1 arrow and then remove it from your arrow. So the question
pay
is...
an energy to do that, right?
No.
Oh, no, it's part of the card.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't use it.
So then I'll use an energy to move.
Okay.
And then I'll use this card.
Okay. And where are you moving?
Well, I guess I will move back here because this is this, right?
You could, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna move one. You're gonna remove 1 error and then remove a thing from its error, and then you use the blue card.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I was thinking I can push that guy over.
Your choice. Either way, you've used the blue card.
Yeah, I use the blue card. I'm trying to think what to do here. So if I reset these to here. I move. It'll cost me 1. Push. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You have to tell me if you're okay with that, though. I will do...
Come back here with what? What you doing?
Just to get rid of this, but I don't think it's overly important.
Up to you.
But if I reset it over here, I can get rid of one of the reds, and the reds are a little bit scary right now over here.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move. I'm going to refresh, which costs 1.
Yep.
I'm going to move, which costs 1.
You can pop over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to move this guy.
Okay, we move one from
red.
here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So these 2 green are over here. I think I will reset.
Again?
Yeah.
So 2 more?
Yeah, and I'll push this guy over.
Okay. So he's going to pop in here and die?
Yeah. Question is if I want to move back to get this, draw 1. I don't really care about that card.
Then don't bother. This is deck building. You want to care about the right cards.
Right, I'm done.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. We're going to go ahead and do all the bad things. We're going to drop this little blue cube down here. See where it goes. He popping into here, which means he's going to drop a clone from the bag into the arrow. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got a orange. Well, it stays here. Oh, no. It stays here. Again. It happened again. Jeez. Okay, that's instant
No complaints,
death.
no complaints.
No complaints at all. Then it's going to be drawing 2 tokens and 1 artifact, if you don't mind. We got these clones over here, which are going to go to here and here.
Yeah, that's explosion orange.
Okay. And then we will go ahead and flip that. Yep. We're rotating to red, which draws 2 thingies out from the bag. We have that and that. Two areas that are almost about to be hit by a vortex. Let's see what we can do.
Yes.
So I have Chivalrous Tarantula. I keep calling it Tarantula. I don't know why.
There are
Destroy a
Chivalrous
clone
Tarantulas out there.
in your era. So I got a free move, which could be fun. I don't have my hammer yet, which is interesting. Move 1 clone in one twins era to the other twins era. Oh my gosh, I can't even do that. I can't even do that. You killed the clone. I need more clones.
I'm sorry. Well, no, the clone was here.
I know.
But you could have done it.
No, I need more clones. Move 1 in one twins era to the other twins era. Oh, that's not bad, actually, if I get it right. So I'm going to use an energy to pop over here, and then I'm going to use a free move to pop over here. Okay? Then I'm going to use Hell Peak's Catapult to move 1 in one twins era to the other twins era. I'm going to use that over here. Yep. So I'm moving 1 in one twins era to the other twins era. So that's going to die. Okay. Then I'm going to destroy a twin in your era. So I'm going to use the blue card over here because I don't see a better place to do it. That's going to die over here. Then I'm going to use Synchronized Watches, remove 1 from your era. Then if both twins are in the same era, which they're not, add a thing there. So I'm going to use Synchronized Watches to remove 1 of these. Then I think I'm going to loop that to basically do the exact same thing again, because that's a little scary over there. Even though the next era is scary, I don't want to lose the in-progress mission. And I think that's going to be my round. A very quick round. I could grab Time NATO. It's not the worst thing for my deck, honestly. How many of these cards do I have? I think I have 1 of them left in the deck. I have at least 1 left in the deck, which means next turn I'd have at least 2 cards, which is not a bad time to draw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
So,
blue.
That's my turn. We're going to drop a blue. Blue's going to drop over here. I keep forgetting the artifacts. We need more artifacts back from him. Not artifacts, Kaiju balls.
Yeah.
Pops over here, and because there's a guy there, he's going to reach into the bag.
Wait, he was there when I did it. Okay.
I'm going to draw a token, and if it's a blue, I'll be so happy. It is not a blue. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and draw 2 more because of that, and an artifact.
Green.
This is going to pop down over here, and this is going to pop down over here. And then flip it over. Purple. Whoa, that's not good.
Yeah, I think
that's not good. That is, we're about to lose an era. Maybe more. So for context over here, this is what we got going on here. We just lost 2 eras and an in-progress mission. So this is fun. So basically, for context, we're going to go ahead and slot this over here. These 2 are over here, and these 3 are over here. That's going to cause this mission to be failed.
Oh, wait. Yes. I can hold it.
It's your turn? Oh, it is your turn. Oh, you could hold this mission.
Yeah, I'm going to hold that mission.
Okay, so that mission is not failed, fortunately. This one is completely failed, which just means we grab a Vortex tile. Which
it also has a Uniball, whatever you call it.
Does not change it. That's the Uniball still in play. Uniball, jeez. We're so the worst. What was I calling them?
I don't know. What's it called?
I was calling it like a Pokemon cube or something. I don't know. In any case, it is now your turn.
Well, that wasn't that much fun. Okay.
What's these energy over here?
These are just, spent. Now I'm trying to think. I think I'll move...
Yep.
Do I have to be in the zone or just remove this from the zone?
You could remove from the zone.
But this is already here, so it makes no difference?
No, he's still going to drop 1 from his nest over here.
Oh, even a different one?
Yep, and we can have him drop, let's say, the red, where you're pretty close to the next adjacent zone.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to move back 1.
Okay, move back. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
move back
That's
one.
your free move.
Free
okay.
movement. And then I'm going to remove one from the next 2 arrow.
Okay, that's going to be that. Okay, that's
Yeah,
going to
so
cause
we
us to
take-
drop one. We can drop any of these. I'm assuming the red one makes the most
That
sense,
makes
but it's
more
your
sense.
choice.
Yep. Okay. Oh, before I did that, I probably should have done this. Push this to... Where is this even?
Push a clone to an adjacent arrow. That's the red zone. It's
Yeah.
the one you're in. Now, the tricky part is if you use it in the red zone, then you'll help the mission over there. If
Right.
you use it in this zone, you can pick up a Kaiju ball.
I didn't even see this. Oh, but I couldn't do that yet.
You'd have to be in the zone, correct?
I can use one to move forward again.
Yep.
Or actually, I'll use this first. Put another green over here.
Okay.
Then I will use the green over there to move over here.
Which green? There's green over here, okay.
Yeah. Problem is, this might actually just get
It might,
destroyed.
but I mean, red has been taken and purple's been taken, so you'd have to be drawing blue for it to have a chance.
Right. Then I will I do this.
Good.
So what happens now?
So you're gonna once you're using that, you're gonna immediately draw this card because it matches the zone.
Yeah.
So you're gonna draw this, put it on your player board. You're
Okay.
carrying that now, and then you can push a clone to an adjacent arrow.
Might as well push it there because any wouldn't make a damage.
Wouldn't make a
No?
difference either way. But both areas have been drawn, so it's just a question of which
Right.
one's gonna be more likely. I think this one is probably more likely that I can do things to it.
Right.
Speaking of which, I should probably draw my cards.
Yes. And then I think I will... these are all taken now. Now if I take another one
Yep.
and move back,
Yep.
does this activate here?
You'd have to activate the card again.
This one.
Yes, you'd have to activate the card.
So why don't I refresh and then move
do you
back?
have enough to do that?
Yeah,
When it
take
costs 2
one.
to refresh?
No, I
You
only
didn't
did
refresh
one.
it?
I didn't refresh it.
Okay, then you can do round to refresh.
One for refresh and one for movement.
Yep, that would work.
And these will go on the side. And this way he's over here. This is back here now.
Okay.
And I will use this card.
To drop and seal the artifact. And we now have a third artifact sealed. Not artifact, jeez, Kaiju ball.
Kaiju ball. But I also can push that guy if I want. I think I should leave him there for you, no?
No, I'd push him here.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
anyways
totally.
destroyed.
Once I use the hammer, it'll be even better.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Excellent-ish. Okay.
Blue cube.
Blue cube, don't bother me. Blue cube, don't bother me. And we're going to have him pop over here, and he's going to grab this and put it on his board. They're going to grab 2. Okay. I'm going to shoot. If you want to grab an artifact, we got 2 of these popping into here. Whoa. We need to be careful about that. That's going to happen now, isn't it? Just, I know it. And let's go ahead and draw that. It's going to be orange. It's going to be bad.
I don't want it
It's
to
going
be
to be orange. It's orange. Wow, the timing of that was so abysmally bad. Okay. We're going to draw
5.
5 cubes. Okay. Which means we're probably totally fine. Oh, we could actually lose the game right now. If we have 4 drop into this area, that's the game.
You missed.
1 did not go in. Which one over there? So we have 2 over here.
That explodes.
This one explodes. So we do have 1 explosion, which you cannot prevent. The good news is all the cubes go off. We do lose this mission, and we have a second rift in place.
Do we lose also the aliens on that one? Not aliens, clones?
Nope, nothing
I'm great
bad.
with the words.
Yeah, no, we're all great with the words. It's all good. Okay, that was that, and now that means it's time for me to decide how to take my turn.
I wasn't tracking. Did we do any of these?
Did you use a blue card in a blue zone or anything? I don't think you did.
I used this card in
You
this
used the red
zone.
card in the red zone. Yes, the red card in the red zone. Let's track that. Good question. Okay. And now it's my turn. I have an orange card that I can use and a red card I can use. Doesn't really help us. The blue card would help if I get over there. So let's see how I can figure this out. My first objective is the fact that orange has been taken. Yeah. We have blue, green, we have pink, green, and blue in place. And pink has a few more clones than I'd like, but not the end of the world.
I like this one.
I remove up to 2 from your era. That's cool. Spartan Shield's fun. Add 1 to your era and add 1 to every vortex. Oh. Okay. Vortexes aren't bad. I mean, they are bad, right? They're the horrible things. Okay, add 1 to your era. I can use Time NATO to add 1 to my era and 1 to every vortex. I think I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to add 1 here and then 1 to each vortex. That'll give us a little bit of flexibility there. Time NATO is now consumed. I can move each twin 1 era. Then if both twins are on the same era, add a cube there. I don't know if that necessarily helps me. Having them both in the same era does not necessarily help me right now. But I guess I'm going to use fusion earrings because at the very least fusion earrings will give me the flexibility to do that. So we're going to go ahead and put a token down on this, and then we're going to move the fusion earrings. We'll move them both 1 era.
Destroy one.
And then because they're in the same era, no, not destroy, no destroying.
I thought when they get together in 1 era.
No, that's a specific card. So now they're together, which will help for the cards that come out. And then we can do Wildest Hunt Trophy to add 1 to our era as well. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do that to... You know what? I'll hold on to Wild the Sun Trophy for a second. No, I'm going to just go ahead and do it. Okay, great. Then, I'm going to go ahead and use a loop to go ahead and refresh these cards. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this card, which adds 1 to my era and 1 to each vortex. 1, 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap Fusion Earrings to go ahead and move each twin 1 era, which I don't think helps us at all right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and stay where I am and add an energy there. Then I'll consume 2 energy to once again refresh the cards. And then once again do Time NATO. 1, 2, 3. And then this one and there. And I think we're done. Okay, a lot of energy generation. We got a lot of cards done there. We unfortunately don't have any vortexes here, so that's fine. It is what it is. And that's the turn. We're going to go ahead and do bad things.
Yeah, blue cube.
Blue cube. It's going to drop into here. And we're going to pop over here, where he's going to do nothing, because there's no one there to bother. Okay, and then we're going to draw 2 cards.
This is orange.
Yep.
I have a hard time with seeing which orange is which. That's over there.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and draw these 2 over here. We got this one popping here, and this one in green, so... We'll see what happens. Green. 4 cubes come filing out. We're going to tilt this towards green.
Oh, are these all on camera?
They're all close enough, if they're not. We're going to go ahead and draw these, drop these. And that's a decent distribution over there. And you get to pick one to not put in play.
I don't know which one we care about.
Well,
red.
Pink is definitely going to come out in the next 2 cards.
This one's going to come out.
Yes.
So this one should come out.
I don't disagree with you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start off with my era. Remove one of these.
Okay.
Makes sense to do that. Or rotate this. This is move 1 era, then remove 1 from your era.
Also, if you use a black hole card here, it completes a mission.
Yes. But the problem is I won't remove 1 from there.
That's fair.
Do I have to move? You have to move.
Yeah. It's up to you what you prefer to do.
I can always do that.
The question is, how important is it to get rid of a cube? And the answer is probably a lot.
It works. So here's the thing. It works both ways. Because if I move from here to there, I get one of these here.
No, you don't. We already did blue.
I don't get one of those. If I can do this, destroy or discard a card, I can get rid of one of those guys over here.
I would say the bigger issue is I would actually focus less on this because these 2 are going to die if we pop out pink. So maybe anything you could do to get rid of cubes is probably the best thing to do. Because we're pretty much going to die next turn. I'm a little worried about that.
Okay, so I should use this to move.
Yeah.
Then I should move for free.
Yeah.
Then I should use my card to move.
You move 1 arrow, then move 1. Yeah. Okay.
Then I should contemplate all things in life.
Yes, pretty much.
And what about this? Should I use that or not to get over there, destroy one of these people?
Discard or destroy a thing in your hand, then destroy 1 in that card's origin era. I mean, you could, yeah. You can discard itself even.
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay.
I'll do that. Discard this.
And destroy a clone too. Although, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so...
I think
no, it's destroy a person, not a cube.
Oh, gotcha.
But I will not be able to do anything.
Okay. You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Wowzers. That was brutal. We might lose right now. Just for the record.
No,
I didn't say we will. I'm saying we might lose. There's a possibility, however slim, that we lose.
Probability.
It's actually no, because one more tile is not a problem. It's the 3rd one. That's the 4th one that's not a problem. So, let's go ahead and see what happens. We're going to drop this down over here. Does not drop. Did not drop. And we're going to pop him over here, where he does nothing, because there's nothing there to pick up.
We got a purple.
Then we draw a purple over here.
And it's going to be...
Well, let's go. We got to draw clones first. Clones are going to be 2 clones. Just don't be pinks. Don't be pinks.
It's going to be blue.
Don't be pinks.
Hope this is blue.
We have 2 pinks. Of course we do. We have 2 pinks.
But it's okay, because we're not going to put this on pink.
That's definitely not going to be pink then, right? Go ahead, draw it. Flip it. Pink.
Oh, okay.
Drawing.
Oh, it was a good game. It was a good
6
game.
pinks.
Enjoyable.
6
fun.
pinks. One second. Not done yet. Not done yet.
Uh-huh.
That did not fall. That didn't go properly. Whoa. So, we
This
got
one, I don't know.
majorly lucky.
I don't think this one went in.
Okay, drop it in. Okay, so we got majorly lucky over there in the sense that 4 cubes went here, which is complete overflow, which does destroy this. This is dead.
Wow.
But
It didn't get that a double.
did not double this one up. Okay, we need to not double up. Well, at this point, any rift kills us. Doesn't matter where it is. Any rift is now equally destructible for us as far as we're concerned. Okay, well, that was fun. That was fun. It's been a fun game so far. We're doing totally fine. And then we go ahead and take our turn. Okay. Wowzers.
Wowzers! That reminds you of Inspector Gadget every time I hear it.
Well, I do have the Hammer of Thor, which is going to be nice. So, but let's see if I can do anything else that's more
Thor.
fun. So, swap one in your arrow with one in another arrow. That could be useful-ish. Let's see. Does not really help, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start doing some actions. We're going to use the Hammer of Thor to basically push all these clones one way this way. Which could be a huge problem if the next card that's drawn is an orange. But 2 of these are at least dead.
The next card would be a blue.
Yeah, I'm saying after that. If after that.
Yeah. No, then we're like...
Yeah, then we're in troubles. Then we're going to go ahead and do... I think we're going to use our loop over here to refresh the Hammer of Thor right away. Then we're going to use a movement. I think...
Take one from there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking over here. We got that over there, that over there. Oh, 1 second. Before we move this, before we move that one. No, we didn't move this one. We didn't. That was started over here. Okay. That would have been silly. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop over here using our non-free movement and then use our Tesla's teleporters to swap this with this, killing this. Okay. That kills that clone. Then remove one from each twin's arrow, which could be useful, except we don't actually have one. So we'll use this to move over here, which is what we wanted to do. And then we're going to go ahead and remove one from each twin's arrow, removing 1 and 1. Okay, that's our this. And because we used the cube here, we're going to go ahead and do that. Then we're going to go ahead and use Hammer of Thor over here to push these 2 into this zone, these into this zone, and these into this zone, and this into this zone. Okay, so this dies, and these 2 die. We're not done yet, because now we're going to use 2 to pick up Hammer of Thor again, and use 1 more to go 1 further, and then use Hammer of Thor again, pushing these 2 into this era, this one into this era, and this one into this era.
Nice.
Okay, and I think that's as many times as we can afford to use Hammer of Thor in 1 turn, but it's a pretty solid turn as far as clearing the board goes. Okay, that was a good board clearer. Unfortunately, we did not remove any from his era, so we can't force him to drop Kaiju balls, which is supremely irritating. But we'll go ahead and we'll grab the Enigma machine, I think, because I think that will have a decent chance of helping us acquire 1 from any era, add 1 to that card's origin era. I don't know if that necessarily helps me as much, but let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, and that's my turn.
Blue cube.
Okay.
No one's there.
That can happen, though. Yeah, that can actually happen. Okay, nothing happens. We go ahead and draw two thingies.
Don't you get a guy automatically?
Yep. It has to be a completed Kaiju ball, which you're doing a terrible job at completing those.
No.
I'm going to draw 2 of these.
Okay.
We have green, which is going to go there, and red, which is here.
And it's going to go on blue.
Okay. Blue. He pops over to blue, where he drops 2 and only 2. Okay.
Oh, that works. I'm going to block 1. I don't know if it makes a difference. I guess I might as well let's see what I have. Move 1 arrow, then remove 1 from your arrow. I guess I would block this one.
Okay.
And the reason for that is fun stuff.
Well, the good news is next turn we're going to complete this last mission. I have the last black hole card.
Nice. Okay. We will start off by pushing this to an adjacent arrow.
Okay.
That goes there. It comes off.
Yep.
Fine. Second one. We will remember you. We will think about all the important things in life. So this is previous era.
Yes.
Which is very helpful. So we'll do this one. We'll get a green over here.
Is that a pink card?
Yes.
Yep. 1 more to go. Either a green or
and
purple.
I need a green over here as well.
Okay.
Yes. Then what we will do, we'll use our free movement to go here.
Okay.
Then we will use our, movement. We'll buy this movement. No, we won't buy this movement. Then what we will do is we will refresh. What are we going to refresh here? Push 1 to an adjacent area. I don't care about it. I want this over here eventually. I'm going to refresh this one.
Okay.
For 1.
Okay, sounds good.
And because I did that, I'm going to rotate it again. I don't know why I gave it to you, because it should go over here.
Okay. Put on green. Yep.
And then I'm going to use this blue card to move 1, knock him down on purpose.
Knock him down, yep. Good job, good job.
And remove 1 from his era.
Okay, which means we can drop a Kaiju ball.
Ah, Kaiju ball!
I recommend the pink one is probably closest.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, green. Because of the fact that he can pick 1 up and he can put it down.
Oh, that's true. Wait a second. If I played this in that zone, don't I pick this up and goes on my stuff over here?
You absolutely could do that, yes. Purple, purple.
Oh, it's purple only. I'm still learning this. Okay. Well, then I can move again, which I don't know if it's overly helpful at this point, because I already refreshed. But I can move somewhere. No reason to move anywhere. These are all done. And so I think I'll just stay there.
Okay.
Yep.
And we're done. I think we actually might be able to make a decent amount of progress. We still need to focus on at least one card.
Oh, I get this.
You could, absolutely.
Totally want that.
It's yours.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and drop this cube down over here and see what happens. When we drop over here, he's going to pop over here. He gets frustrated with the clone there. If anything has been... I'm going to draw it fully on camera now because we've always drawn a yellow out of it now. Holy flippin'... Yep. Just for the record, that's the third time we've drawn for that exact zone. The third time it's been a yellow. This is not staged. They're not all yellow. You've seen this. Unbelievable.
The yellow, yellow.
We're going to go ahead. Now we draw 3 clones and put them on the map in their specific zones. You drew an artifact already?
Yeah,
Okay.
the blue one.
We have a orange over here, a red over here, and an orange here. Flipping them over, we got that, and that.
You shuffled these, right?
Yes.
But now we're over here.
Now we draw a yellow. As long as it's not pink. Pink is the one we're scared of.
So he gets 3.
3 over here. We can't lose with this one. We could lose with this one if it's like horrifically bad. Okay.
Ah, nice.
Not horrifically bad, although it does remind us that pink is the point where we die and we just lose the game. Unless we clear those clones.
No.
I don't have Hammer of Thor. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to push one to an adjacent arrow. If both twins are in the same arrow, we can deal with that. That's not going to help us.
Do you have a green card? You have a green card.
I have
you
a green
clear
card.
this if you get a green card.
I know. I'm going to use the green card in a second over there. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to walk over here for my free move. Then I'm going to use the green card, acquire a card from any era, and add 1 to that card's origin era. So I'm going to acquire a card. I'm going to first of all pick this up, yes. And I can acquire a card from any era.
Don't you drop it off immediately?
I will, no, not yet. I need to use it again.
All right.
Okay. And acquire a card from any era. Do I have more of those? I think that's just my stars. I'm going to go with the star deck. Okay, so we're going to grab the Kabuki mask. Okay. So I'm going to grab the Kabuki mask over here, which is going to go on top of my deck. And then we're going to add a green to that card's origin era, which is that. Okay. That's the Enigma machine utilized. We're going to consume this to loop. Oh, not yet. Crimson Marriage. Push 1 to an adjacent era, and we can if both twins are on the same era. So I'm going to go ahead and push this pink to over here, because why not? That's going to kill that pink. And the problem is I'm still worried about pink right now. I'm very, very worried about pink. But in any case, we'll go ahead and consume this to loop. So we're going to go ahead and do this now, like so. That's going to let me to now use this card again. So we're going to acquire this. We're going to acquire a Time Seeker Needle on top of my deck and put a green cube over here. And that's consuming that. And now that I've consumed that, I can seal this, which means we now have 3 sealed. We just need to seal 2 more.
Only.
Only 2 more. Why does it feel like there should be 3 more? Oh, we have 1 there, we have 2 here, and we have 1, 2, 3 sealed. Why does it feel like we're missing 1? There should be 7. Oh, we sealed. Maybe, yeah, that's our 4th one sealed. 1 more. So we have to seal 1 more and 2 emissions. I'm going to use... Oh, I made a mistake, by the way.
Oh.
What?
You get this?
Yes, I do get that.
We seal this.
That. But before I did that, I specifically
Does it flip? It don't flip yet. You have to go there.
Before I did that, I specifically, while I was still in here, I wanted to use Healthy Catapult to move one twins era to another twins era.
And it completes because you're there.
Correct. That was the reason. And now he's over
This is here. It's not completed, but these are...
Correct. They have to actually end there to complete them, which is the only problem is I actually can't end any of those spots because I have no energy to move around. So we now have 2 completed things with nothing we can actually do about it. We do have Crimson Mirrors, though. I can push a clone to an adjacent area, although I don't have any clones to push around. So nothing I can do there. Nothing I can do there. That's done over there, which means we are done. But we have completed 2 more missions, which means as soon as we go there, we're just done and over. I'm going to choose not to draw Feather of Quetzalcoatl. Ready a card in your hand. When you exhaust it, either discard it or destroy it. It's actually an interesting card. What were the 2 cards I chose last round? Because I got these 2. Swap your agent, push a thing. It's actually not bad. Push 1 in any era to an adjacent era. That's actually not bad. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm actually going to pick up Feather of Quetzalcoatl because it's going to work well for what I want to do next turn. Okay.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Blue cube.
Blue cube, don't bother me.
This is the make it or break it.
Okay, well, he sticks over here and he puts down a clone. We gotta get this on camera because we have to. This is gonna be a yellow. Gonna be a yellow. Gonna be a yellow. It's not a yellow. It stays alive.
Stay alive.
Actually, the eagle-eyed viewers amongst you will probably realize I actually screwed up.
No.
The last time I drew it based on the yellow, I'm gonna have to put another clone there. The last time I drew it,
you had the wrong side.
I looked at the wrong side. I need to draw one with the yellow back. The first time I'm pretty sure I did it correctly.
And you probably have to drop another red cube.
Oh, because there was a red one?
Wasn't that where we... Yeah, it was on yellow,
yeah.
remember?
Yeah, so I have to draw the red... Yeah. Good thing I caught that now before people are like, you cheated.
Yeah.
I mean, we did cheat, but
No, with either heads I win,
Here we
tails
go.
I lose.
that one goes there. And then we go ahead and we draw another red one.
Wow.
Not go in. And it goes there. Okay.
Getting worse and worse.
Did you draw... So if we draw pink, we're dead, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Did we draw our regular clones? We just did. Yeah, that was the ones we just drew. Yep.
Blue.
Okay. And we draw 2 cubes. And they both will go over here.
Okay.
It's getting close. And we're gonna totally die.
I think I need to try to clear that area.
It would be the best. I mean,
Around.
I have a way of helping to clear it. But if you... I mean, I can clear the clones out of the way.
Well, I can use 2.
Go ahead. Did I draw 3 clones? There's no way I drew 3 clones, did I? I don't think I drew 3 clones.
Last time?
No, this round. Oh no, I drew the 1. I need to draw 3 more clones. I didn't draw 3 clones.
2 more clones.
This one, the 3.
3.
I drew 1 for the artifact. I didn't draw for the rest. So we have these over here. We have a green. We have a blue, which means 1 more should come out. And we have a green. So 1 more cube comes out. If it's red. Ah!
That was really sad because we were so close.
That was anticlimactic too. Oh my gosh.
Did we lose?
Yeah, that's it. We lose.
Well,
That's the 4th breach there. So the Kaiju balls are about to grow into horrible monsters. We just lost the game with our 4th breach. Had we not drawn that, how far down was pink? I'm curious about that.
next one. Watch
Next
it.
one? Nope. Red, then purple, then pink. We would have time to clear that.
Yeah.
So we could have done this.
I would have
game.
used my Spartan Shield and refreshed it because I can add 1 next era and I remove 2 per.
Yeah,
zone.
and I had the plan over here that I was going to totally use my purple to pick this up, move there, and complete that. I could have easily done that.
Yeah, and if we scored more points than the other person, we definitely would have won the game.
Is that one of these ifs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the loop. The loop with Fauxzilla expansion, or one of the scenarios. We lost, which I think so far I've only lost this game.
And that's the loop. And that's the loop. And that's the loop.
It's going to keep going.
And that's the loop.
I think I'll finish off the video by putting this on a permanent loop for the next 5 minutes.
Please don't do that.
In any case, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
AP.
And have a good one.